Taylor Swift made her appearance on the list with an estimated wealth of $1.2 billion. Joining the ranks of the world's wealthiest individuals is Taylor Swift, who has entered her billionaire era. Elon Musk, propelled by the surge in Tesla stock and SpaceX's valuation, has reclaimed his position as the world's richest person in the annual ranking of billionaires, as per Barron's. With a fortune of $231 billion, Musk surpassed Amazon executive chairman Jeff Bezos, $185 billion, and LVMH CEO Bernard Arnault, $175 billion, who held the second and third positions respectively in the 13th Hurun Global Rich Report, an annual survey conducted by China-based media and research firm Hurun. This marks Musk's third time in 4 years at the top of the list. Swift made her appearance on the list with an estimated wealth of $1.2 billion, driven by her Eras tour and earnings from re-recording her albums. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Meta Platforms Incorporated, held the fourth position with a wealth of $158 billion. However, according to the report, Zuckerberg experienced the most significant wealth growth among all individuals on the list, as Meta shares more than doubled. Ryan Breslow, a 30-year-old entrepreneur based in Miami and chairman of fintech platform Bolt, entered the billionaire list this year with a wealth of $1.3 billion, making him the youngest self-made billionaire on the list. Despite the average age of billionaires being 66, there are 93 billionaires aged 40 or younger. The list now includes 3,279 billionaires, up from 3,112 the previous year. Hurun reported a 5% increase in the number of billionaires and a 9% increase in their total wealth. These billionaires represent 2,435 companies and hail from 73 different countries. The wealth calculations are accurate up to January 15 of the current year. According to the report, it's the first instance where over half of the newly accumulated wealth on the list was attributed to the surge in AI technology. AI has been the major driver for wealth growth, Rupert Hugworth, Hurun's chairman and chief researcher, said in a statement. Whilst NVIDIA president Jensen Huang has grabbed many of the headlines as NVIDIA broke through the $2 trillion mark and catapulted him into the Hurun top 30 as a result, the billionaires behind Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Oracle, and Meta have seen significant surges in their wealth as investors bet on the value generated by AI. Despite a reduction of 155 billionaires, China retains its leading position with 814 individuals, as reported. The United States saw an increase of 109 billionaires, bringing its total to 800. India registered an addition of 84 billionaires, nearly doubling the count compared to the United Kingdom, according to the report. The story behind the luxury handbag Taylor Swift took to lunch with Travis Kelce. A photo is worth thousands of words if its finest details are studied, and a recent picture of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce leaving lunch has at least one detail worth discussing: her handbag. On Sunday, the pair returned from a vacation in the Bahamas to eat at Nobu in Malibu. Restaurant-goers snapped grainy photos and videos on their camera phones, zoomed in as far as possible, to feed an insatiable thirst to know the singer's every move as she takes a 2-month hiatus from her record-breaking billion-dollar Eras tour. When Swift and Kelce left, a clear shot snapped by the paparazzi showed the couple's fashion. For Kelce, his white Happy Gilmore hat is a favorite he wears often. His beige sweater fit the color palette of Tortured Poets, the 11th Era album Swift is dropping in April. Her light blue cashmere sweater, beige skirt, loafers, and fine leather bag gave schoolgirl softness, as Sarah Chappelle, the Taylor Swift style expert, said in an Instagram post. While the internet passed around the photo with comments about the couple, Ray Meshner's phone 5000, 700 miles away in Paris, started blowing up. In fact, my phone hasn't stopped getting messages, Nair says over Zoom. We've had a couple amazing ladies who've carried our bags. The creative director for Joseph Duclos, the French heritage brand founded 269 years ago, has placed his purses in the hands of France's First Lady Brigitte Macron and former First Lady Carla Bruni. The brand celebrates a centuries-long tradition of placing timeless fashion into the hands of royalty, literally, politically, and figuratively. Dubbed a modern-day queen by millions of fans worldwide, Swift easily fits the Duclos mold. I'm so proud to have Swift carry that bag, Nair says. A couple of months back, we had made a list of people. I was against handing out bags to anyone. I thought somebody has to deserve to represent. Which makes sense considering it took years for Nair to conceive of and craft the luxury handbag. When the world slowly opened back up during the coronavirus pandemic in 2020, the artisan took advantage of the limited crowds to visit museums. There would only be a few people inside the Louvre, which is normally inundated with wall-to-wall foot traffic. He fastidiously pored over the evolution of leather from the 1700s to the present, jotting down notes and sketching drawings in a small book he keeps in his back pocket. I had written something about soft and hard like a clamshell, he says. The bag is soft leather with a metallic frame. Its arrowhead clasp was drawn from a statue of Diana, the goddess of hunters, drawing a bow and arrow. I mixed a whole bunch of little inspirations, little thoughts. From renderings to production, the purse took about a year to perfect. So how did the caramel-strapped item become a Swift accessory? She selected the bag, says Nair about his team connecting with Swift's stylist Joseph Castle. The owner of the Joseph Duclos hand-delivered the accoutrement to Castle's Los Angeles office last week. Like the small business owners who sent Swift a box of vintage Kansas City Chiefs sweaters in September, Nair didn't know when she would appear with the piece. Although the moment Swift and Kels left their lunch date was fleeting and the photo will probably never be hung in a museum, the simple act of wearing the handbag comes with a story years in the making that will be added to the Joseph Duclos legacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.